Now we have some fun things to talk about. I love when we have really cool, really famous people that are really good at what they do and are well known for what they do. And when we have a great event right here locally in South Jersey where all that comes to the forefront. This is the deal. Thursday at the Hamilton Mall, it's going to be a battle on the runway. And Project Runway, which is a hugely followed show, reality series based on finding the best fashion designers. This guy was the very first winner on Project Runway, which is a pretty big to-do. So since then, he's done a ton of things. He's been all over the place. He's had clothing and I believe accessories on QVC. He's been featured in tons of magazines, and he's local. He's from the Philadelphia area. He actually teaches in Philadelphia, so we're going to talk more about that with him. But he will be here at the Hamilton Mall on Thursday for this really cool Battle on the Runway event with Miss America, Kira Kozenstev. So I'm so excited to talk with him. Jay McCarroll is joining us right now. Hi, Jay. How are you?
I'm great.
I'm wonderful. I'm glad that you could join us today. I know you're a busy guy, but you've got some really cool things coming up.
I do. Well, especially on Thursday at the Hamilton Mall, which I am the fashion ambassador at the Hamilton Mall. We're doing the Battle on the Runway with Miss America, we did it last year, or for the past few years, but we did it with Miss America last year, and we had a great time. So hopefully we can repeat that on Thursday.
Absolutely. Absolutely. 3 to 7. Yes, Hamilton Mall. And this is really a cool event, Jay, because, for people who aren't familiar with what is going to happen, it's a battle on the runway, and you will be there. Miss America, this year's Miss America, Kira Kozenstev will be there. And it's a great way for you to learn more about fashion, especially the high school sect. Is that kind of like the group that we're targeting, some really, really cool, things that they can put together for the new school year?
Well, I think we have something for everybody, but it's basically kind of back to school, early fall, late summer kind of clothes that we'll be showing on the runway from all the local shops at the Hamilton Mall, and we'll be announcing them, and they'll be models. It'll be very fabulous,
Yes, and you'll be there, which makes it even more fabulous.
I guess.
Yeah. Jay, come on. It definitely does.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Definitely does. Well, I have to tell you, I feel like when back to school time comes around, and I'm not going back to school, obviously, but I feel like I get into the excitement of like buying the new clothes, just like I did when I was in school, because maybe it's just an excuse to buy new clothes, but you feel like it's fall and it's time to kind of, update the wardrobe, add a few things in, shake a few things up. So what is your favorite season if you had to pick? And this may be too hard of a question, but if you had to pick one season to kind of do your thing for, which one would it be?
I mean, I think they all have their pros and cons, certainly. I mean, I love after a pig-out summer to be able to wear sweaters to cover it up. And then it gets a little frightening when spring rolls along and you have to, drop a few pounds. But, I think they're all have some interesting things. I love layering stuff, so of course fall and winter is fun, but I also like to wear, tunics and shorts and stuff and flip-flops for the summer. So
yeah,
it's kind of easy. So, and the timing of it is pretty, I think we can all agree that when it comes around, then you're like ready for that weather. So I kind of like the 4 seasons for that reason.
Yeah, absolutely.
But as far as designing goes, I don't know. Spring is certainly cheaper to design for because you have less fabric to use. So
right.
That's probably better business,
So before we go, I just want to tell everybody, of course, the big reason that, we wanted to have you on the show, because you do have this great event coming up on Thursday. So once again, Hamilton Mall, 3 to 7, and tell us about just some of the fun things that usually happen at this event for people maybe who have never been.
Well, again, we show back-to-school fashion supplied by local stores in the mall, and we do a little, I think we're doing it still again this year, but a little contest, which is where the battle aspect of it comes in, where Kira will have a team of people who are creating a look out of alternative materials, as well as I, and then they take the duration of the fashion show to throw together some kind of fabulous look. that then the audience gets to judge and pick a winner.